The breadth of clinical exposure that residents receive at the University of Michigan is remarkable, really.
It's a busy program. You will see a lot of different cases, a lot of different patients, a lot of anesthetic techniques.
It's rare that you can find both a center which does complicated heart surgeries, neonatal pediatric surgeries, outpatient surgeries at a high turnover.
I feel very confident that any resident graduating from the University of Michigan Department of Anesthesiology is going to feel exceptionally confident and competent to take care of highly complex or high acuity patients. The faculty are really an incredible resource for residents here at the University of Michigan. They have trained at some of the best programs in the country, including our own. They are highly skilled clinicians. But beyond that, they're making contributions to the field through dedicated education, research, and leadership, both within the department and across the field.
Equally exciting for me as program director is to work alongside faculty who, in addition to their expertise in their own clinical specialties and recognized as national experts, have education also as one of their primary responsibilities.
And despite the large number of residents in our program, you interact with people on a very personal level.
The faculty always take the time to make sure that you understand not only what you're doing, but why you're doing, and include you in decision making.
You can talk to pretty much any staff that you want to. Trust me, they do take care of you like a family to kind of make sure that your learning process is good. If you're having trouble, question is why, and kind of go into the details and see how best we can tailor things towards your improvement and your education.
No matter what the clinical interest, no matter what the scholarly interest, all of our faculty members are deeply committed and deeply connected to the educational mission.
Though we're a large department, it feels like family. Within the first few weeks, you know the name of everyone from all the CA3s to the fellows to even the interns who start coming behind you. And you care about them. You see them in the wards, you see them in the ORs, you see them in the ICU. You ask them how they're doing, you provide advice. I've been the beneficiary of that, and I try to help pass that on.
Despite being a world-renowned institution, people are down to earth here. You might be speaking to the physician who invented ketamine, but it's like you're speaking to a friend.
So it's kind of nice that we do have those connections outside of the hospital, and I don't feel like just because it's an individual specialty that I don't know my class very well, like I don't have that feeling at all.
The faculty as well as the administration is very pro-research, and the opportunities to actually do both clinical, mostly clinical, some bench research are pretty much endless.
The residents and trainees regularly interact with the researchers that go on and give lectures at national and international meetings.
We've had multiple residents during their residency engage in research that has resulted in high-impact publication and a contribution to clinical care.
It's definitely a place you sort of come and you're standing on the shoulders of giants in the world of research. It's very incredible to see what people output around you. It raises a standard of pretty much everything.
From our chair on down, the attitude here is, how can we do things better, and what's it going to take to make that happen?
I think as a resident, you're exposed to new technologies, new research concepts, probably years before they really have been distributed out to the broader anesthesia public.
Practical use of cutting edge technology is a hallmark of University of Michigan, where we take the academic goals and keep the academic from being a pejorative and actually make it a positive statement.
Well over 1,800 alumni exist throughout the country, all of whom I would say are still pretty engaged in the department and where they did their training. And you have access to those alumni.
You can go to our education coordinator's Rolodex and find every graduate where they're working. In every top tier practice in the country, there's a Michigan grad there that you can lean upon.
We say they're the leaders and best, and that holds true. They go to academic programs, they go to high-level private practice programs. Because you trained at Michigan, you're going to have an immediate in.
It's world-class training, and with Michigan stamp of approval in your background, there isn't one program out there that would hesitate to hire you.
I can tell you, having been at several institutions other than Michigan, knowing that you have the Michigan anesthesiology stamp means that you're well trained. It means that you can get along with other people, that you can function in high stress situations, and that you are an excellent clinician. And that goes a long way when looking for jobs.
I'm thinking of doing fellowship afterwards, and I know that Michigan matches incredibly well for fellowship. So it's not even a thought in my mind that I'm going to have trouble finding someplace to go after I graduate.
Excellent schools, diverse kind of population, and friendly people.
Ann Arbor's a great city. Whether or not you have a family or you're single, there's always something to do here in town.
The food scene is also really incredible. It's all kind of condensed. The downtown of Ann Arbor really just feels like a couple of city blocks of a big city.
There's all these music festivals, film festivals, even in the surrounding communities, there's a lot to do.
There's nothing that I would want that I can't get in Ann Arbor.
It's just a really great quality of life and a place that I love living.
There's an expectation for success. It permeates the university, it permeates the sports teams, it permeates the hospital, that you are expected to be the best.
As the chair, I aspire to have the most innovative, the most creative residency program in the country. My goal is for us to train not only competent and compassionate anesthesiologists, but future leaders in the field. Individuals who can contribute to the academic mission, perhaps in a private practice group, but even alternative pathways such as global health, public health, policy, or industry.
Michigan Anesthesia offers probably the best opportunity in the world to get a very broad training.
But what is different and what's distinct for the University of Michigan? Our department are the people.
This is the best mix of education, collegiality, support structures, social life, affordability, and real-world experience that you're going to find in a training program in the United States.
You'll have people in every field and specialty of anesthesia at your disposal. You'll learn how to treat patients from the sickest to the healthiest.
I think it's the best program in the country. You're going to be part of our family. You're going to get unbelievable training, and you're going to have all the support you need to get through it, both during residency and beyond.
You'll get a great education, you'll meet great people, you'll make great friends, and you'll have a ton of fun. That's why you should come to the University of Michigan.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
So we invite you to come to the University of Michigan to train to be one of the leaders and best, and go Blue.